Holidays are a time of high stress. Despite the delight of not having to work for several days or even weeks, holidays come with pressures. These can include catching up with family, giving gifts, consuming to keep the economy buoyant, and having enough fun to see us through to the next holiday. Here are 10 tips for enjoying things that little bit more without all the stress and after effects. Don't go into debt each Christmas season. The media will, like clockwork, report on Christmas spending. This is the time of year when much of the retail sector depends on consumers to spend big. We often are made to feel like we aren't doing our bit for the economy if we aren't giving our credit cards a boot camp grade workout. But you don't need to do it. Gifts need to be thoughtful, not expensive. Why not draw on any talents to make a homemade gift or a promise of services, like babysitting or lawn mowing, or perhaps give a personally designed IOU card for a gift you can purchase when the Christmas sales are on. Or why not go green and buy quality second-hand products? Holiday at home. One way to avoid debt is to not undertake an expensive holiday during this higher-priced, peak tourism season. Bali can wait for later. Instead, explore your own backyard with a renewed perspective. Remember, international tourists pay serious money to visit our beautiful beaches, national parks and recreational playgrounds. If you can't avoid a nagging feeling that your neighbor holidaying in Europe has outdone you, try thinking again. We can let the world come to us. All this requires is rethinking our world-class festivals, galleries, museums and artistic events as a form of reverse tourism. And it costs a whole lot less. The National Gallery of Victoria held a blockbuster exhibition of Degas work recently. So who needs the queues of the Louvre? Back to nature. Another upside to holidaying at home. These breaks are the rare chance we all have to have some serious downtime. There are plenty of things you can enjoy with your family and friends much closer to home, nature, for example. One trending example you might check out is forest bathing. First developed in Japan, ground zero of harried workforces, forest bathing is a response to the stress of overwork. This practice involves taking walks in the forest for a meditative experience in nature. Tours are now organized to foster forest bathing. Simple things this holiday season. Why not engage your playful creativity to invent ideas for simple fun and joy? Let's celebrate the fact we are in the sun in the southern hemisphere and forget the carols that dream of a white Christmas. Picnics packed with our extraordinary foods and wines in the hidden beauty spots known only to locals remind us of why our backyards are stellar in Australia. What about playtime? Kids remind us that fun can be had with things at hand, a frisbee, a puppy, or their peers. Moderation in pleasures. This is the hard one at this time of year. For many Australians, the festive season is about enjoying good food and drink in the company of loved ones. But don't let your spirit of the season be undone by the spirits of the season.